Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your Windows 10 computer is living on borrowed time, and the countdown clock is ticking faster than you might realize. While countless users still cherish memories of Windows XP's simplicity and Windows 7's reliability, and frankly, many of us have developed a love-hate relationship with both Windows 10 and 11. The harsh reality is that staying secure in today's digital landscape requires making some tough decisions. And that decision point is rapidly approaching. The deadline everyone's talking about? October 14th, 2025. That's when Microsoft officially pulls the plug on Windows 10 support, leaving Windows 11 as the sole survivor in their update ecosystem. But here's where it gets controversial. Is Microsoft essentially forcing your hand into an upgrade you might not want? Let me break down why this matters more than you might think. When we say support ends, we're not just talking about losing access to customer service or missing out on shiny new features. We're talking about something far more critical: security patches that protect you from cybercriminals who are constantly evolving their attack methods. Think of it this way. Imagine your house has locks that were installed 5 years ago, and the locksmith discovers that burglars have figured out how to pick them. You'd want new, updated locks immediately, right? That's exactly what security updates do for your computer. They fix the digital lock-picking methods that hackers discover and exploit. Every time Microsoft releases an update, they're essentially patching up vulnerabilities that cybercriminals might already be using to break into systems just like yours. Some of these security flaws are so critical that they're actively being exploited in the wild, meaning real people are getting hacked through these exact weaknesses right now. When October 2025 rolls around and those updates stop coming, your computer becomes increasingly vulnerable to both old and new threats. But here's the part most people miss. It's not just about fixing what's broken. Microsoft continuously develops and integrates advanced protection features into Windows 11, including more sophisticated firewall capabilities, enhanced threat detection systems, and smarter warning mechanisms that can spot suspicious activity before it becomes a problem. These cutting-edge protections will never be backported to Windows 10, leaving older systems with yesterday's defenses against tomorrow's threats. The security software ecosystem also revolves around supporting the most current and secure operating systems. While your favorite antivirus program might technically run on Windows 10, you could be missing out on crucial features and optimizations that are specifically designed for newer system architectures. Think of it like trying to run modern apps on an old smartphone. They might work, but you're not getting the full experience or protection level. And this is where the situation gets even more complex. Other software developers are also starting to phase out support for older Windows versions. As time progresses, you might find yourself locked out of not just security updates, but also the latest versions of programs you rely on daily. So, how do you navigate this transition? If you're currently running Windows 10, you're in luck. Microsoft offers a free upgrade path to the equivalent edition of Windows 11. However, and this is a big however, this free upgrade only works if your computer meets Windows 11's minimum system requirements, which have been notably more restrictive than previous Windows versions. To check if your current Windows 10 machine qualifies for this free upgrade, here's what you need to do. Click on the Start button, then navigate to Settings, followed by Update Security, and finally Windows Update. If your system doesn't meet Windows 11's compatibility requirements, you'll see a prominent notification explaining this, along with an option to download Microsoft's PC Health Check app. This tool provides detailed information about exactly which system requirements your computer fails to meet, and why the upgrade isn't possible. Now, here's where things get controversial again. Microsoft's system requirements for Windows 11 have been criticized by many as unnecessarily restrictive, potentially forcing users to buy new hardware when their current computers work perfectly fine for their needs. Is this a legitimate security measure, or is it a strategic move to boost hardware sales? That's a debate worth having. Before you begin any upgrade process, and this cannot be emphasized enough, create a comprehensive backup of your entire system and all personal files. This isn't just a suggestion, it's your digital insurance policy. Technology can be unpredictable, and even the smoothest upgrade processes can occasionally hit unexpected snags. If something goes sideways during the upgrade, you'll be eternally grateful you took this precautionary step. Fortunately, Microsoft does build in some safety nets. Windows retains your previous operating system for up to 10 days after completing an upgrade, allowing you to roll back if you encounter significant problems or compatibility issues. However, once that 10-day window closes, reverting to your old system becomes much more complicated, requiring a complete clean installation and restoration from your backup files. At companies like Malwarebytes, the focus remains on keeping users protected regardless of their operating system choice. While they continue supporting Windows 7 and newer versions, their strong recommendation aligns with industry best practices. Upgrading to the most current operating system ensures you receive the full spectrum of protection features and the latest security innovations. The bottom line? You need a solid plan ready before that October 14th, 2025 deadline arrives. And here's something many people don't realize. Choosing to do nothing is also a choice, though it's arguably the riskiest one you could make. Remember, cybersecurity threats shouldn't just make headlines. They should be actively prevented from reaching your devices in the first place. But here's what I want to know from you. Do you think Microsoft is being fair with these upgrade requirements? Or are they essentially holding users hostage to drive hardware sales? Have you already made the jump to Windows 11? Or are you planning to ride Windows 10 until the very end? And for those who've upgraded, what's been your honest experience? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this affects all of us, and your real-world experiences could help others make this crucial decision.